Hi everyone, it's Nicole Martel. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a card for my best friend. Her mom passed away recently and she's gone through a hard time. And I wanted to make her something pretty to brighten up her day. And I'm making a Thinking of You card using Pinkfresh Studios, Foliage, Flair, rubber stamps, dies, and stencils. I decided to not use the dies, but you can if you wanted to. But for this card, I decided I'm just going to do the stamp with the stencils. And so to begin, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to emboss the image in white. I was back and forth whether or not I wanted to do like a silver or a gold tone. But in the end, I just wanted to go with the white, because I thought the white would make it look more serene, since I'm going to be using blues and greens, and I think it's going to turn out pretty. So I like to add 3 layers of embossing ink, just to make sure that I got enough ink on all the details for the flower. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the embossing powder, and I'm not being stingy, I'm just going to pour it all over. Tap the excess off and then apply heat to it, and you'll know when it's done because the embossing powder turned like a brighter color. You'll be able to see it. It's kind of hard to see it with the white, but as you're heating it, you'll see what I mean. And I like the embossed look. It's just really pretty. It adds such a softer tone to the card. And so I'm just making sure I get enough heat on here. And when I finish this card, just the base, I realized that not all of the images came through. Like, it's missing quite a bit. So then if that ever happened, it's an easy fix. I just put it back on my Misty, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply more ink. And I think I needed more ink on my pad too. So I did that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add another layer just to be on the safe side. And just repeat the process. And this seemed to fix the issue that I had. I'm going to add some more heat to it to bring out those images. And it just takes a little bit of time, but once it's finished, it's going to look so nice. And I'm just being careful not to burn my fingers, because I've been known to do that. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and dump the excess in here, and then move along. And I'm going to use the Stencils to add the color that's going to bring this card to life. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm making sure the stencils are in order. At first I thought I had 2 of the same one, but I did not. I'm going to just start with the first one, and I'm going to put these down with my magnet, and then I always start light to dark. Okay, just select the lightest color. I'm going to take this green, and I'm going to lightly blend it through the stencil in circular motions. And I just love how pretty this green is. And if you want a darker color, you could just add more pressure through the stencil. But I'm just making sure I get all the little details, and I'm just adding more ink as needed. And it's just coming along pretty. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish up this color and then work on the next stencil. That looks good. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and make the flowers blue. And I started with the light. And I'm going to use 3 different colors for those flowers. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the next layer. And I just had to be very careful to make sure everything's lined up, so that there are no ghost images, and this seems to be working out. It's just kind of hard with the white embossing powder to line up the stencil, but I think I got it. And I'm just adding more green, a little bit darker than the first shade, and I'm just adding that all over. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the third stencil down, and I'm going to go ahead and color in those flowers using 3 different blues. And I'm just going in lightly so that it's just a soft color, and I'm not doing this heavy-handed. And then I'm just swapping out the different blues for the different flowers. Super, super fun. And then here's the 4th stencil. I'm just making sure everything's lined up. And then I'm going to go and add some more green. And I'm going to do this heavy-handed because these are the main details of the flower, the leaves. And I really want them to come to life. So I'm just going really heavy with that. And then the last stencil, and this is to finalize the flowers. I love how pretty this looks with the blues and the greens. And then this one I went in deep just to get those little images from the flowers. And I did it all in the same color. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim. I was going to do the metal dye. And the reason why I didn't do this is because I was feeling lazy. I didn't want to have to actually put all that back together in different pieces on the card. So I figured I'm going to not do that. Trim the excess off a little bit to cut the card down a little bit. And then I am going to add some more heat because I feel like the embossing powder, there was some powder loose and it didn't get heated all the way. So I did another round of that. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop this on the card base using foam strips. And before I do that, I decided I didn't want a white border edge. I want to go with a green. I'm going to go ahead and use my blending brush. And I'm going to add the ink all around the card. And it just adds some color around the edges. So when I put that down, it'll look nice. Okay. Alright, perfect. And now I'm going to make a sentiment for the card using a stamp. And I'm going to go with this thinking of you every day. And I went with the white embossing powder, thinking that it would just look nice. And I can just blend blue ink on top of it. But it's really hard to see it. So if I had to do the card over again, I think I would just go ahead and do a blue title with the darkest shade. That way it pops more. But it's still pretty. You can see it when you tilt the card at an angle. But I'm just going through the motions, embossing powder. I'm going to heat this up. And once it's cooled down, I'm going to add the color because the embossing powder acts as a resistant. Okay? If you didn't know that, that's something you should know because it'll save you a ton of work and you don't have to worry. You don't have to add ink first and then the embossing powder. And so now I'm going to add some ink. And this is just going to bring the title out a little bit more. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out with the metal die. I had to do this twice because the first time I did it, the title got cut off because when I ran it through the machine, it moved. And it's very frustrating when that happened. So the next time I did it, I did not use the purple tape. I used regular Scotch tape and lightly taped the ends so that it wouldn't move. And it just saves you a ton of work. Make sure you tape it down good, because you don't want to go through all the work and then it's cut. And this is the second one I did, and I'm going to cut this out, and this one worked out better. And then if you wanted a thicker die cut for the title, you can cut a few of the sentiment dies, 3 or 4, and just glue them to layer them. But I didn't do that. I just decided to do the one, because I'm really trying to be quick with this card so I can get it out to in the mail tomorrow. And I'm just going to add some gems to finalize the card. These glitter drops are so pretty. And I did a teal instead of a blue just to bring out the greens. Not that I needed to do that, but it's just so pretty. I love how this turned out. It has a nice serene look. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make another card too, because this is such a fun card to make, and it's so pretty. Look at that. I hope she loves this, because I had fun making it for her, and I poured my heart into this. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of sparkle using the pearl ink from Spellbinders. I'm just going to add that all over, just splash it, and it just has a nice pearl image finish. Like, it adds like little pearl drops to the leaves, and it just looks really pretty. You don't have to do this, but I'm extra. And there's my card. Thanks so much for watching today, and I hope you were inspired. Take care.